Rush out of D.C. in middle of massive march immediately after what happened to them. Democrats want him to fail by Al Waisman for DailyVine.com. Saturday morning, as a 500,000 students descended on Washington, D.C. to march for a gun ban, the first family was safely on the southern end of the country. Friday night, President Trump, First Lady Melania Trump, and their 12-year-old son Barron Trump all disembarked Air Force One for a family weekend at the Trump Mar-a-Lago Golf Resort on the Florida coast. The family trip comes as the president is embroiled in allegations of having affairs with two women, one of which is porn star Stormy Daniels, and the other who is a former Playboy playmate by the name of Karen McDougal, all while married to Melania in 2006, allegations which the White House has adamantly denied. Although the First Lady had left the White House earlier on Friday without her husband, the White House confirmed the couple had in fact planned to depart together aboard Marine One to Joint Base Andrews, but had to reschedule because Melania was to give a speech in honor of women of courage in Washington, D.C. The president is expected to remain at Mar-a-Lago for the weekend, but the First Lady is scheduled to stay for at least a week while Barron is on his spring break vacation. All this went on as thousands took to the streets to protest in different areas of the country against law-abiding citizens' rights to own guns, and for school safety, an initiative which a spokesperson for President Trump confirmed they applaud and fully support by issuing the following statement. We applaud the many courageous young Americans exercising their First Amendment rights today, the spokesperson said. Keeping our children safe is a top priority of the president's, which is why he urged Congress to pass the Fix NICS and Stop School Violence Acts and signed them into law. Additionally, on Friday, the Department of Justice issued the rule to ban bump stocks, following through on the president's commitment to ban devices that turn legal weapons into illegal machine guns. The Stop School Violence Act would give grants to state and local governments in order to improve school security by using metal detectors and other security measures. And also the Fix NICS Act, which would improve the submission of mental health and criminal records to the National Instant Criminal Background Check System, NICS. NICS, neither of which have been voted on by Congress or signed by the president. A reminder of Bill Clinton's affair with a White House intern via Daily Caller. Saturday marks 18 years to the day since the House of Representatives authorized an impeachment inquiry into then-President Bill Clinton following a report from independent counsel Kenneth Starr, who laid out a case for impeaching Clinton in relation to a sexual harassment lawsuit filed against Clinton by Paula Jones. The Starr report focused on Clinton's relationship with former White House intern Monica Lewinsky. Clinton denied under oath that he and Lewinsky ever had any sexual relations and claimed he couldn't recall any instances in which the two were alone. Lewinsky also denied the affair, reportedly under pressure from Clinton to keep quiet. Starr recommended impeaching Clinton on 11 grounds, including perjury, obstruction of justice, witness tampering, and abuse of power. The report revealed the explosive nature of Clinton's relationship with Lewinsky. Below are just three of the many from the Starr report. Editors note the following contains sexually explicit language and depictions. Clinton spoke on the phone with members of Congress while receiving oral sex. Lewinsky testified that her first sexual encounter from Clinton took place on November 15, 1995, when he met her in an office of one of his senior advisors before taking her into his private study. The advisor, George Stephanopoulos, is now an anchor with ABC News. Once the two were alone in the office, Lewinsky testified she and the president kissed, and whatever, who cares? I believe he took a phone call, and so we moved from the hallway into the back office. Lewinsky testified. Okay. 2 days later, Clinton would again. Okay. Whatever. Who wants to know about this? I mean, really? After President Clinton took the phone call, he indicated that Miss Lewinsky again would perform oral sex while he talked on the phone, and she obliged. The telephone conversation was about politics, and Miss Lewinsky thought the caller might be Dick Morris, Starr wrote. White House records confirmed that the president had one phone call during Ms. Lewinsky's visit from Mr. Richard Morris, to whom he talked from 5:11 to 5:20 p.m. The infamous cigar incident, okay, it tastes good. In a now infamous March 31st, 1996 romp, the President Clinton took a cigar out of his mouth and then whatever. I mean, really? In the hallway by the study, the president and Ms. Lewinsky kissed. On this occasion, he focused on me pretty exclusively. Okay. So Lewinsky testified that she and Clinton had phone sex at least 7 times in 1996 after Lewinsky had stated working at the Pentagon. According to Ms. Lewinsky, the president telephoned her at about 6:30 a.m. on July 19th, the day he was leaving for the 1996 Olympics in Atlanta. And they had phone sex. Boy, he was a wild one. After which the president exclaimed, "Good morning," and then said, "What a way to start the day." The Star reported in Miss Lewinsky's recollection, she and the president also had phone sex on May 21st, July 5th or 6th, October 22nd, and December. Oh, geez. Like, I thought this was an article as to why Trump was leaving, the Trumps were leaving Washington. I mean, I didn't want to really get into all of this. I guess they got out of the situation better off with all the protesting going on. Had no idea the article was about this, but look, it's just disturbing. They're attacking Trump for things that, I mean, it is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. The whole world is a mess with this crap. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to know. Basically, that's the bottom line. Let me know what you guys think of all of this, that they're making up these stories about Trump. Even if it were true, they were consensual adults. He wasn't even in office. He wasn't abusing his power in office the way Bill Clinton did. And Bill Clinton is a real doozy there. But he was also, he was said to have forced the other women, Broderick and the other one. I mean, it's two totally different things. At this point in time, everybody's more concerned about what's going on in the country than their sex lives, to tell you the truth. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.